sitting presidents to place persons of their liking at the helm of the institution. Party President Chishala Kateka says that though the non-renewal of Judge Chulu's contract is legal, it calls for stakeholders to come to the table and amend the Electoral Commission of Zambia Act Section 5, Cap 3, that governs appointments at the Commission to ensure objectivity and impartiality. In a media address, Ms. Kateka says the reasons for non-renewal of Mr. Chulu's contract also remain a matter of speculation, but points to the relationship with the ruling party.
President Hakainde Hichilema's announcement that the Electoral Commission of Zambia chairperson Judge Esau Chulu's contract will not be renewed, some stakeholders have expressed concern on how the new Dawn administration has handled the issue.
I came here with my colleagues. We came to say thank you very much to Justice Esau Chulu and Madam Emily Sikazwe for having served the commission with a lot of integrity.
Commenting on the matter, New Heritage Party President Chishala Kateka says there was no need of announcing the non-renewal of the judge's contract.
I wonder why it is being raised in the first place. It is a mute statement, one of no effect other than to give an impression that there is an ongoing cleanup. A more fitting statement was to alert the nation to the fact that Justice Chulu will be retiring, thank him for his services to the nation, and merely wish him the best in his future endeavors.
Ms. Kateka has, however, called for the change of the law to prevent each head of state from appointing officials at the country's electoral commission.
To choose persons aligned to him or to her to head an institution that requires the utmost professionalism, neutrality, and objectivity, even if the persons appointed by the president are professional, neutral, and objective, they will be perceived to not be so. And as a result, we shall continue with this practice of changing personnel with each new government.
For MUVI TV News, I'm Afias Kaptula in Lusaka.
President Hakainde Hichilema says he expects all schools to purchase desks and ensure pupils sit on desks during lessons because fans have been provided to learning institutions. President Hichilema says that this is the reason he is on the Copperbelt province to check that the schools have desks and pupils are not in Sakapupu International Area by Copperbelt Provincial Minister Elisha Matambo, Cabinet Ministers Frank Tayali and Poka Boswe. And speaking earlier, Mr. Matambo, who is also UPND Provincial Chairman, informed the President the people of Copperbelt are delighted with the news of the creation of an electric battery-making plant. Mr. Matambo says that the youths in the Copperbelt province are excited that the new plant in the province will create job opportunities for them. The president, who is in the province on a 3-day working visit, is expected to be, among other engagements, grace the Meet the President dinner gala at Protea Hotel Saturday, as well as to attend church services on both Saturday and Sunday.
So, Abena Mkwila, we love you so much. Job, job, job. Businesses, businesses, business. Excellent. The country was destroyed for 10 years. We've been in office 9 months. What we've done in 9 months was never done in 10 years. That's the difference. Just watch our steps. Working with you, we are going to make life better. Small miners that require illegal mining, we promise you that we will legalize you. That is why the Black Mountain you are working the way you are working, in a legal way, so that the money goes to people. But other small mines, that's what we want to do. To make sure mines minister is here. We want to give licenses. We'll be giving licenses to Zambian And the Zambians will now find partners who bring the money and the technology together. That is what we committed. We are going step by step, but we don't want to be too slow. We want to move quickly. Wangu wangu, wangu wangu, wangu tachero, tachero, wangu tachani, wangu tachani. I want you to remember, Amina Kopala, we suffered. We love where we are coming from. We couldn't hold a meeting like this just 10 months ago. Mategas, Lubuli, Isputi. That time in the campaign I was in Chibola. To try and go to church in the morning, they were shooting at us. They shot at my door, the car door. We love where we are coming from. The same people who destroyed this country, who go to Google, who stole money, Balesa number Tawe, Mkwai, Tukakubombela Mwino, number 10 years, Nishtavabombele in 10 years. Nishtavabombele in 10 years. Balesa Google, Balesa Matega, Debo. Iwanani? Debo. Number Namla Bakale. Oh, this good thing, this UPND government is a good thing. Hold it with your two hands. Hold it with your legs. Hold it, bind it with your teeth. Keep it. Look after it. We work for you. We are here to work for you. We are not here for anything else. We are in office, that's why they require corruption.
Drama has characterized President Hakainde Hichilema's 3 days working visit to the Copper Belt with the Zambian United Party for National Development UPND councillors in Dola complained of being denied access to the head of state. Speaking on behalf of the aggrieved councillors, Laxon Chisenga says the councillors feel used as the party in the province has continued to deny them access to the president. Mr. Chisenga says the councillors have issues that should be looked into, and meeting the president presents them an opportunity to voice out their concerns to the head of state.
Okay, my name is the Councillor for Malo and David from we are UPND councillors from Dola. We came here to receive the president who was a 3 days working visit. But the sad part, what has got us to address now the media here, so that the president must know what is happening here in Dola. Every time he's here, there is no regard for the councillors. Today, we are given a list. There was a list at the entrance for people that needs to be part of the parade during the president. But the sad part is there was an instruction that councillors should not queue to greet the president, which is a sad thing. And as councillors in Dola, we feel we are still being used. We are the people that represent the community. When we are here to represent our people. And whatever the president speaks for us, he speaks to the community. And there's no way the president can be in our district and we are denied access. So we are requesting through the leadership that is there, the provincial minister, Mr. Matambo, to look into the affairs of the councillors in Dola. We cannot continue being treated like this. Yes. We are coming from a hard-heated election where our councillors sacrificed a lot, and it's from there that we need to explain a few things even to the president. The challenge is what is on the ground. If we are denied access, how will the president know what is in the community? So it's from this regard that we are seeking leadership to intervene and give respect to councillors to represent the people.
We take a break on that note. See you shortly.
Place a bet, search on the web, or get the app. OneXBet Bookmaker Company.
Grandpa, will you please tell me a story?
This is the source of all good stories.
Ah, Grandpa, but that's only today's Daily Mail.
This newspaper has all the stories you need to know. Did you know that Zambia got its independence in 1964? And guess what? This newspaper covered the story. It was called the Central African Mail then. It also covered the story of Chiluba, re-ushering Zambia's multi-party democratic system. Sometimes this paper brought us sad stories. Other times it brought us great news. But this paper goes beyond facts. I got my first job by looking at the job advert section of the newspaper.
Wow, this paper really has everything.
Yes, it does, my grandchild. And this is the story of Zambia.
Zambia Daily Mail, without fear or favor.
How to send and receive money to and from other networks. Step 1. Get some fresh air. Step 3. Bail a bro by sending him money directly on his phone. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Welcome back. In other news, a whole day of opposition members of parliament Friday morning stormed out of the House in protest against what they termed as chaotic manner in which the New Dawn government is managing the affairs of the country. The MPs, largely consisting of the former ruling party, the Patriotic Front (PF), later held a briefing at the National Assembly building led by Leader of Opposition Brian Mundubile. The legislators say the New Dawn administration has exhibited a lot of ineptness in the last 9 months in government, as there is no clear development significance in line with the promises it made to the people.
That we had is just within 2.3%. You know, so the moment you come to that realization, then you begin to ask the difficult questions. How can we be so excited on 2.3%? Where is the 97.7%, and how is it being employed? So some of the questions that we're asking in Parliament are in that 97%, which is not being talked about. Even if CDF was to be implemented 100%, properly done, finished, is 2.3% of the budget. Now, 9 months, we are 6 months into the budget. We have not even implemented this 2.3%. So other people have come up to ask for us to rate the EPNG. I'm saying, what is there to rate? Because if we haven't even performed in the 2.3%, how are we going to rate them? So that remains a very difficult question for us to answer.
A fair guaranteed rainfall, and at some point I've provided food to areas where there was drought. We needed to make sure that even in the distribution of inputs, these factors are taken care of. The leader of opposition was saying the e-voucher was providing options, diversification, meaning in areas where there was drought, farmers could still access certain products that they needed in form of input support. So all these factors have been ignored, and people have opted to go with a cheap narrative of saying certain areas were marginalized. But how then have we been able to feed the whole nation? If that was the case, the food security of this nation has been safe, even at the point when there were calls of trying to call for a national disaster.
Deal with a bigger problem which we've noticed in the current government. The problem that we've noticed with the current government is that they have no intentions to invest in infrastructure. They are not interested in infrastructure, yet they are enjoying the infrastructure that we left. A leader of opposition, you must be concerned, as I am, that there's no investment, there's no project that has taken place since government changed in August. There's no school which has been built. There's no bus station which has been constructed. There's no new third road in Zambia, 9 months down the line. Now, when we raise questions in Parliament, whether it's from Kamfinsa, whether it's Honorable Maranji from Kwacha, whether it's Honorable Taulo Chewe from Luvansenshi, the interest is basically to continue on the trajectory of providing infrastructure. Now, when a country is developing, whether it's the last 10 years, last 15 years, there's always this desire that more schools should be built, more hospitals should be built.
Meanwhile, 12 opposition political parties on Friday afternoon, including the Patriotic Front, PF, held a consultative meeting to discuss what it terms the failure to run the country by the United Party for National Development, UPND administration. And in addressing the media, PF acting President Given Lubinda says the opposition is united, contrary to assertions that there is no opposition in the country. He has advised President Hakainde Hichilema to be wary about the united opposition now than ever before. Ms. Lubinda and opposition members spoke to MUVI TV News after their meeting. Among them are Economic and Equity Party EEP leader Chilufya Tayali, Economic Front EF leader Winter Kavimba, NDC leader Savoy Imboila, and former MDC Secretary General Lucky Mulusa.
Because we were alive, so we don't agree.
Besides the leaders who have spoken here, there are many others who were not here, who attended our meeting but did not manage to come here. Socialist Party was here, President Kateka was here, President of Democratic Party Harry Kalaba was here, you saw President of EFF was here. There were 12 leaders of different political parties who came together. And we came together not because we wanted to have any plan of action. We came together because we are driven by a common agenda, the agenda of speaking on behalf of those millions of Zambians who feel like us, deceived by UPND.
The moment, like Honorable Cornelius Muitwa is saying, they don't even have the confidence to predict which way elections would go if they were held today again. And I agree with Cornelius Muitwa. I also agree with Cornelius Muitwa that let the UPND listen to the cries of the people, to the advice of the opposition. If they do, that will be the beginning of political wisdom for the UPND. But I know they can't.
So at the end of the day, as Zambian people, don't wait for anybody to tell you anything. Look at yourselves. What is happening in your home? We don't have different shops. We all go to the same shops to buy things. We all go to the same gas stations to buy gas. And it's difficult.
We'll take a break on that note. Still to come as more news items. Do not go away.
How to send Airtel money to any Airtel Money wallet across Africa. Step as you send money to any Airtel Money wallet across Africa. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Grandpa, will you please tell me a story?
This is the source of all good stories.
Ah, Grandpa, but that's only today's Daily Mail.
This newspaper has all the stories you need to know. Did you know that Zambia got its independence in 1964? And guess what? This newspaper covered the story. It was called the Central African Mail then. It also covered the story of Chiluba, re-ushering Zambia's multi-party democratic system. Sometimes this paper brought us sad stories. Other times it brought us great news. But this paper goes beyond facts. I got my first job by looking at the job advert section of the newspaper.
Wow, this paper really has everything.
Yes, it does, my grandchild. And this is the story of Zambia.
Zambia Daily Mail, without fear or favor.
Welcome back. Now the rest of the news. The Local Government Service Commission has sworn in Human Resource Management Committee members. In Mochinga Province, the swearing-in ceremony that took place in Chinsali District saw 48 committee members from the 8 Human Resource Management Committees established from all the districts in the province. Those that were sworn in after a 4-day orientation and capacity building workshop by the Local Government Service Commission chairperson include Principal Officers, Committee Chairperson, Vice Chairpersons, Trustee Members and Committee Secretariat who are Human Resources Officers under the local authorities. And addressing the group shortly after swearing them in, Local Government Service Commission Chairperson Axon Sejani says that the responsible officers and their committee members will perform delegated functions in line with the Service Commission Act No. 10 of 2016, Section 34, subsection 2. Zenith reports that Mr. Sajani says the function delegated to the new Human Resource Management Committees in the province will cover staff on salary scales LGSS/13 to LGSS/1/18. He said other delegated functions include confirmations, regrading, discipline and training, among others. Mr. Sajani added that the appointed and sworn-in Human Resource Management Committee members are expected to work as a mini-commission performing only delegated functions. The chairperson has further warned the sworn-in members that should any of them be found wanting, the commission will have no option but to withdraw their delegated functions. Mr. Sajani, however, said the commission is hopeful and has confidence that the committees in the province are equal to the task. Chapata City Mayor George Mwanza has advised all local businessmen in the area to consider prioritizing the locals in the region when it comes to offering jobs in their chain stores. Mr. Mwanza lamented the high number of youth in the city has remained a source of concern because most chain stores are giving jobs to people who come from outside. Meanwhile, Chipata residents have expressed happiness to have such a development in the city, saying that it will contribute in job creation. Well, on that note, we end the news. Let's take a look at some of the stories that made headlines once again. Unemployed teachers describe Douglas Yakalima's ministerial statement in Pali as rhetoric. Chipata Mayor orders Ochen stores in the area to prioritize the locals on job creation. Banning the sale of the Lola leaves public opinion divided. Opposition MPs protest. And finally, some civic leaders bemoans of being denied audience to Mint HH. Thank you so much for watching the news. Continue enjoying the rest of our programming.
Grandpa, will you please tell me a story?
This is the source of all good stories.
Ah, Grandpa, but that's only today's Daily Mail.
This newspaper has all the stories you need to know. Did you know that Zambia got its independence in 1964? And guess what? This newspaper covered the story. It was called the Central African Mail then. It also covered the story of Chiluba, re-ushering Zambia's multi-party democratic system. Sometimes this paper brought us sad stories. Other times it brought us great news. But this paper goes beyond facts. I got my first job by looking at the job advert section of the newspaper.
Wow, this paper really has everything.
Yes, it does, my grandchild. And this is the story of Zambia.
Zambia Daily Mail, without fear or favor.
Istana ya Afrika ya kupendeza lo akamwana kanono nomsepela kuikala chapamo kuribe kumunzi kuribe mutauni kumatero aliyenze afunika.
The Zambia Statistics Agency will this year conduct the census across the country. The census aims to count people in households, rural and urban, hospitals, military, police and correctional facilities. This numbering will extend to hotels, farms, as well as high-density areas with different families sharing a house and those in transitory locations. Every person in the country matters and should be counted because the census will benefit all, from migrants, refugees and street children, homeless people, the young and the old people, as well as persons with disabilities. Everyone counts. This message is brought to you by the Zambia Statistics Agency.
How to send and receive money to and from other networks. Step 1. Get some fresh air. Step 2. Say hello to a friend and save his time. Step 3. Bail a bro by sending him money directly on his phone. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winning is back on MUVI TV, your channel of choice. And this time around is called the New Deal Game Show. It's a deal. Stand a chance to win yourself a variety of household goods ranging from TV sets, fridges and sofa sets. And there's so many latest phones that are up for grabs. Not forgetting Luzulu, Chelete, cash money. There's a lot of money up for grabs every day that you're going to participate on the show, be it daily, weekly, and at the end, which is a grand draw. So how to play? Dial *265 *13275 and then the amount that you're drawing for, which could be daily 2 kwacha, weekly 3 kwacha, and grand 5 kwacha. That is all you got to do to participate in the New Deal game show. Come and win. So stand a chance to win.
Hello, my people. Lelo kuwina pa New Deal game show ni dividi. Kipiki na numbers ya ngati ya bidi. Kubwela kuwina ndrama up to 2,000 kwata imwe ni lelo. Osati day nangu So ngati mufuna kuwinako, dialingani *265 *13275 5 hash sending ngati muna 6 kwata or more. Dialingani *265 *13275 3 hash sending ngati muna 4 kwata or more mu mobile money account yanu. Olo dialingani *265 *13275 2 hash sending ngati muna 3 kwata or more imwe. Lelo ni dividi. Madiongo tupasa tabe ma 50, ma 70, ma 100, ma 50, ma 70, ma 100. Join the winning team imwe. Enter. The more you enter, lelo. Madrozi ni angati ya bidi. Up to 2,000 kwata, so ikugwira lelo. Enter. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning. Makwata. Enter.
So here's how to pay using Airtel Money. Ensure your decoder is turned on and tuned to channel 1. Dial *778#, then select the option that says Make Payment. Select Pay TV, then select MUVI TV. Enter the 12-digit smart card number, then enter the amount you wish to pay. Enter the MUVI TV account number, omitting the dash before the last digit. Then select the amount you wish to pay.
For inquiries, call customer care on 0764 250055 or 0764 250052 or 0978 732 411 or 0978 732 412.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winning is back on MUVI TV, your channel of choice. And this time around is called the New Deal Game Show. It's a deal. Stand a chance to win yourself a variety of household goods ranging from TV sets, fridges, and sofa sets. And there's so many latest phones that are up for grabs. Not forgetting Luzulu, Chelete, cash money. There's a lot of money that is up for grabs every day that you're going to participate on the show, be it daily, weekly, and at the end, which is a grand draw. So how to play? Dial *265 *13275 and then the amount that you're drawing for, which could be daily 2 kwacha, weekly 3 kwacha, and grand 5 kwacha. That is all you got to do to participate in the New Deal game show. Come and win. So stand a chance to win.
A very, very beautiful good evening to all those that are tuned into LITOVIA television as well as MUVI TV. This is the New Deal game show. And Okay, I'm your host. That is no other than Dr. B.I. Up in the place to be, ready to make some winners right here on this particular show. Okay, so what's going to happen on tonight's show is something amazing. Okay, so we will have someone playing with us the game. Once we make a draw, we are definitely going to be having that particular draw soon on this particular show. But in any case, if you are watching this for the first time, well, how do you play the game? All you have to do is dial *265 *13275 *2# for the daily draw, 3# for the weekly draw, and 5# for the grand draw. Now it's like that because there are 3 categories in which we draw. So there's the daily draw, which happens every single day, yeah, like what's going to happen tonight right here on this show. That is the daily draw, where if you want to participate in that, you have to dial *265 *13275 *2#. That will get you into the daily draw. What do you stand to win in the daily draw? Well, you stand to win money worth from about 500 kwacha to 2,000 kwacha. That is going to happen tonight on this particular show. A number will be drawn, and thereafter we shall call that number and have a conversation and play the game right here in studio. So just make sure you have your phones ready. Make sure you have played in the game. Okay, so there's what is called the weekly draw. In the weekly draw, what you stand to win is household goods, like what you can see here. There's a fridge, there's a stove, there's a TV. All these household goods can be won by you by participating in the weekly draw. Okay, so not only that, there is still some money involved in the weekly draw. Money amounting from as low as 2,000 kwacha to as high as 20,000 kwacha. That's what you stand to win in the weekly draw. The weekly draw is done every Saturday in the evenings at 19:15 hours. So tomorrow we will be having that weekly draw. Make sure you're making those entries into the weekly draw, because the weekly draw takes you also into the daily draw. So make sure you are dialing those numbers. The numbers to dial if you want to participate in the weekly draw are *265 *13275 *3#. There, after you do that, then you know that you are in the weekly draw. Okay, so I spoke of 3 categories. There is also the grand draw, which of course I refer to as the mother of all draws, because this particular draw will be the last draw that we actually are going to have on the New Deal game show. So what do you stand to win in the grand draw? You stand to win a BMW 650i, very, very beautiful, powerful vehicle, yeah? And also you stand to win some cash ranging from 20,000 going upwards. Okay, so those are some of the things that you can win once you enter into any of our draws. Now, how do you play the weekly draw? Well, you play the weekly draw the grand draw by dialing *265 *13275 *5#. That means you are in the grand draw. The beauty of the grand draw, Bagamba, is that it takes you into the weekly draw for that particular week that you have, played or transacted. It also takes you into the daily draw for that particular day that you have transacted or played the game. Okay, so that is the beauty and power of Game 5. What I'm going to do right now is I'll open a window, a window in which you are going to play. What you are playing for is you are basically playing for tonight's draw. That is, you are getting your number into our system so that once we run the draw, your number can be in there, and of course it will stand a chance of being picked. When your number is picked, you stand a chance of winning up to about 2,000 kwacha on this particular show. So make sure you are dialing those numbers. This will happen immediately. When you are picked, then will play the game, and then you could win yourself that particular amount of money. So make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw, which is what is about to happen. 3 hash weekly draw, which will happen tomorrow, and of course 5 hash grand draw plus weekly draw plus plus daily draw plus grand draw, grand finale, yeah. So make sure you are dialing those numbers. If I were you, I would play game 5, because game 5 gives me an opportunity to be in all the 3 categories. That's what I'm talking about. So make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash for the daily draw, 3 hash for the weekly draw, and 5 hash for the grand draw. This is going to happen right here, right about now. In the next 20 minutes, you need to make sure that you are dialing those numbers, because somebody is going to walk away with up to 2,000 kwacha right here on the New Deal Game Show. This is not going to happen tomorrow. It's definitely happening tonight on the New Deal Game Show. So make sure you are dialing those numbers so that your number is found in our system. And obviously, when your number is picked, then I will call you. And of course, once I call you, we will play the game. With the doors here. Immediately after I call you, when I call you, we will play that particular game. And of course, you stand a chance of winning up to 2,000 kwacha right on the New Deal Game Show. So make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash 3 hash or 5 hash in order for your number to be up in this particular system of ours. Okay, so once your number is picked, what it is that I owe you a 500 kwacha. Immediately your number is picked, 500 kwacha belongs to you. But what you have to do is, play the game with me, and of course you could win more. That is how it goes. You could win more if you play that game with me. So make sure you're dialing those numbers. That is star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw, 3 hash weekly draw, 5 hash grand draw. Yes, you will stand that chance of winning up to 2,000 kwacha on tonight's show. How awesome is that? So I know you are definitely dialing those numbers. Star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash or 3 hash or 5 hash baba nishiwangena mudro yamene zachaika lero. So pamene apapashoi yamene tizachaya draw, then tizasobera ija game ya madozumu na namba yamene zapikingiwa mudro yatu. So make sure namba yanu na imwe yangena mudro mwamene mudro yamene zankalako lero usiku. So make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash for the daily draw, 3 hash weekly draw plus daily draw, 5 hash grand draw, weekly draw plus daily draw baba. Ndiye amen kamba the power of game 5 yamene hiyo ikungenesa monse mtatu makategories ayenezo kamba pati yawe kuli category ya daily ja amen machita daily free amen zachita lero apa kuli category inango futi ya stage ya weekly yamene zankara ko mairo vija pa Saturday vija, then kuli category ya grand draw ndiye draw yamene zakankara ko pa last mu grand draw mungawineko BMW or kapena ndalama. Mu weekly draw mweve muli katundu wa munyumba anso futi muli ndalama na mweve, then mu daily draw muli ndalama, namba yanu ikapikingiwa baba nishi already 500 kwacha ni yanu, ndiye peti yambira 500 kwacha inkara ni yanu. Bati tizafunika kutea game baba, titeye game umadozu muyavira ya game do 1 na do 2 then mungawineko zambiri kuchira pa 500 kwacha. Ndiye zamene nikamba pano pa New Deal Game Show. So within the next few minutes. The counter is there on your screens, Baba. I think that says 16 minutes. Yeah, 16 minutes before we actually do the draw. That counter is for the draw that's going to happen tonight. So make sure that you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw, 3 hash weekly draw, and 5 hash grand draw, and you will stand yourself a chance of winning. Baba, winning what? From about 500 kwacha to 2,000 kwacha. Ndiye samene nikamba pano pa New Deal Game Show. Nesakamba ati kuli madozi aviri, do 1 na do 2. Ndiye mwamene tisasowerera game yatu na namba yamene izapikingiwa lero pamene tisacha draw yatu. Ayo ma minutes yakasira, ma minutes yamene muona yali pa TV yanu ayo ka countdown ako. Kakasira ka countdown ako. Nishi chamene 10,000 kuti draw manje ichaika. Ero ikachaika baba, namba yanu ngati ndiye amene yapikingiwa. You stand a chance of winning up to 2,000 kwacha. Ndiye zamene nikamba. So make sure mudailing ayo ma numbers ngati simuna dialingani baba. Ndaba mungankale ndimwe namba yamene tapikinga pano pamene pa New Game Show, and then mungawineko up to 2,000 kwacha right here on the New Deal Game Show. So make sure you're dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash for the daily draw, 3 hash for the weekly draw, and 5 hash for the grand draw. So izakamba pati pa daily draw ndiye paja pamene mungawineko ndalama zochokera pa 500 kwacha kufika pa 2,000 kwacha. Ndiye ichitika lero. So apa so manje ndiye countdown iyo amene muona pa screen pano iyo iyo ni ya draw iyo countdown iyo tifuna ti drawing a number, tikai drawing a number nishi namba ija wazazi wachapatawe hapa chi 5 zari first chanigwira, then doctor wafuna tite game hapa then tikatea mungatenge more than 500 kwacha up to 2,000 kwacha. Ndiye ndarama zamene zilipo pamene pa New Deal Game Show pa draw ya lero. Mwayona stovija vepeze kamuti mu weekly draw baba. Weekly draw imakwapulika pa Saturday, so monga mairo so izankalako weekly draw pamene mungawine kapena yamene stovija oro TV oro kapena firiji ili hapa na masofa yaliko yaembekeza kuwiniwa. So ngati ndine imwe niziwa chabia tawe nikatea game 5 nishi draw ya lelo nilimo, draw ya mailo nilimo, na mu grand draw futi yamene izakachaika pa last ya show yamene na mweve nipezeka nilimo. Ndiye tricky or power ya game 5 baba. So make sure mudialing a star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw, 3 hash ndiye weekly draw, but futi kutairako na mu daily draw, then futi ukakwapura 5 hash baba nishi wazipeza yoli mu grand draw, wazipeza na mu weekly draw, wazipeza nso futi na mu daily draw yamene ichitika lero pamene apa. So countdown iyo nezinakamba kudala ati countdown ni ya draw yamene tifunika kuchita lero pali yamene program. So make sure mudialing ama numbers ayo so that number yanu namwe ipezeke muri yamene chitechi draw yamene tizankala nayo pamene apa. So make sure mudialing andaba apa situsobera pali up to 2,000 kwacha. Ndiye ndalama zamene nfuno pasa lelo, ndiye ndalama zamene muchaira game hapa pamene. So ndiye amene nkani amene ilipo pano pa New Deal Game Show in case tamwachingumfwa. Lekeni ndandeko mbanja ati ndandeko lekeni ndandeko meve kwefire chitika kwa efire chitika kwevati yo countdown mure mona pa screen iyo ile lubulula. Okay, is it ile pingula nati kuruburu ile pingula kwevati ukwevati ngamwateya muri ine nshtai twamipera inkwaye nishi kuti mwawina up to 2000 kwacha panopene pa New Deal game show. If you're mulingire kuchita fye dial star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw 3 hash a weekly draw 5 hash wakamba ire mibika mu grand draw yaisa miposerako mu weekly draw no kuisa miposerako futi munani kale mu daily draw so mufire fye mwateya so that number yenu isangwe. Okay, I have 2000 kwacha if you transact right now in the next few minutes. Make sure you are transacting. 2000 kwacha is definitely something I want to give right here on the New Deal game show. Tupini ndiye ndarama ilipo lero wakamba so ndiye amene mutera pangati muteya baba na kupenda tipenda pamene apa tuma pamene apa ngati mwawina baba ngati namba yanu yapezekani yamene tapikinga. So make sure mudialing a star 265 star 13275 star 2 hashi mungena futi 3 hashi mungena 5 hashi mungena naye muchita qualify kuti muineko namwe 2000 kwacha amene nili nayo hapa so hapa yamene nifunika kupasa. So make sure mudialing ama numbers ayo ndaba ntawi ifendera chabe ifendera baba ngati simuna dialing number yo dialingani ndaba 2000 kwacha iyembeketsa apa pamene so manje so make sure mudialing a star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash for the daily draw, 3 hash weekly draw, 5 hash grand draw. 2000 kwacha is the money you are playing for on tonight's New Deal game show. Make sure you are dialing the numbers. Remember that the more you dial the numbers, the more chances you are creating for your number to be picked on tonight's draw. So make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash nishi mwangena 3 hashi nishi na futi mwangena ero futi 5 hash na eve ikupasani futi na eve nkani yakaena yamene nikamba hapa pa New Deal game show. 2000 kwacha ndiye ndarama zamene mutera lero pa New Deal game show. Make sure mudialing ama numbers ayo so that number yanu ingapezekeni yamene tapikinga kuti muwine tupini baba. Imagine what you can do with a 2000 kwacha on a Friday and obviously a Saturday. Niziwa okay wena ngwanga isilize mu Friday night mwamene but panga ko plan baba. Wayosingako pangono waboy wapitiriza mairo wachitako something manje. Yeah, so make sure you're dialing those numbers daba tupini eve ndiye ndarama ili pamene apa pachite chapa 2000 kwacha teyani baba game baba make sure you are dialing those numbers star 265 star 2 hashi baba orokapena 3 hashi orokapena 5 hashi baba ndiye nkani abene ilipo pa New Deal game show. Make sure you are dialing those numbers because those numbers are definitely numbers that could change everything you have seen today. 2000 kwacha up for grabs on the New Deal game show. Make sure you are dialing those numbers because I am definitely ready to give the 2000 kwacha to somebody who is playing the game. Pamena hapa so ngati mudialing ama numbers ayo like I always say niku dialing as many times as you wish because you are increasing the chances of your number to be picked in the daily draw that will be taking place tonight right here on the New Deal game show. 2000 kwacha is the amount of money that is ready to be given to somebody out there who is playing the game. I always say only by playing the game will your number be found in our system? If you are not playing the game, you are not dialing those numbers, then your number cannot be in our system. Therefore, the chances of your number being picked are 0. But if you play the game, baba, uziwa chabatawe apa olon kamozi namba yanga ilimo ingasankiwe. Olo ni kabiri namba yanga ilimo ingasankiwe. Olo ni katatu, olo kapena ni 4 times, kapena ni 5 times baba. Uzi achabati ilimo 5 times, ma chances yali 5. Ndiye nkani mwamenefunikira kunkalira hapa. New Deal Game Show. So remember, 2,000 kwacha is what I am definitely giving out tonight. Make sure you are playing the game by dialing *265 *13275 *2# daily draw, 3# weekly draw, and 5# grand draw. Vachikulile ndiye nkani ilipo pa New Deal Game Show. Zamverati kambako na bururu bako. Okay, so rekani kambe na bururu banga manje zauza jere hai banjimwa ni tereza fa. Muzive kuli 2,000 kwacha kona masherengi eni fa New Deal Game Show yaka chenu. Zemurukana kweza kiku sinafera manamba yale. *265 *13275 *2# daily draw, 3# kiona weekly draw, 5# kona grand draw. So mina kuziva fera kuli nani ukanafera kweza dial haba njiki *265 *13275 *2# nisha mwaziva kuli namba ya mina keke na mwantu mwa system ya luna ape amsina *265 *13275 *3# namba ya mina yake na mwa system ya luna kampa amsina *265 *13275 5# namba ya mina yake na mwa system ya luna. Okay, hai banjima iwona stove yo fa weekend fa irukanira kuwiniwa. Yeah, so make sure mukenisize namba ya mina mwa system yalo nakakuli kuna nirubiza kuli weekly draw. Fa weekly draw fona mwako na kuwina masherengi kuzofa 2,000 kwacha kuyofitane konjifa 20,000 kwacha kapa mwa daily draw yeka baten katona le. Yeah, 2,000 kwacha kona masherengi erumifafa New Deal Game Show. So make sure you are dialing *265 *13275 what's the number again? 13275. Okay, *2# daily draw, 3# draw, and 5#. You know what it means. Grand draw, baba. 2,000 kwacha. How many buffaloes is 2,000 kwacha? Let me see. 1 buffalo, 2 buffalo, 3 buffaloes, 8 buffaloes, 6 buffaloes, 7 buffaloes, 8 buffaloes, 9 buffaloes, 10 buffaloes, 11 buffaloes, 12 buffaloes, 13 buffaloes, 14 buffaloes, 15 buffaloes, 16 buffaloes, 17 buffaloes, 18 buffaloes, 19 buffaloes, 20 buffaloes. That is what I am willing to give out tonight. So, if you are playing the game, then you know that you stand a chance of winning 20 buffaloes on the New Deal Game Show. Make sure you are dialing those numbers, *265 *13275 *2# daily draw. You will still be in tonight's draw. And if you dial 3#, you will still be in tonight's draw, and you will still be in tomorrow's draw. If you dial 5#, then we are talking about you being in tonight's draw, in tomorrow's draw, and in the grand draw. Game 5 for you wakalamba ndiye yamene nkani yamene nikamba nezinapenda mabuffalo yali 10 apana kambati 10 buffaloes ndiye amene li ready kupasa lero pa New Deal Game Show. So ngati simudairinga ma numbers ayo nisimuziwa chabe ati kapena mungawine na imwe yamene mo 10 buffaloes yamene tili nayo apa. So yetufudo pasa pa New Deal Game Show. Okay, so dial star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash or 3 hash or 5 hash. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you could be the winner on today's New Deal Game Show of up to 2,000 kwacha. That is what is happening. What is happening right here on the New Deal Game Show. I am still counting and counting and counting and still counting up to 20 of these. That is what is going to be happening in the New Deal Game Show. Make sure you are dialing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash weekly draw, 3 hash daily draw, and 5 hash grand draw. Remember, 2,000 kwachas is what is up for grabs on the New Deal Game Show tonight. Make sure you are dialing those numbers star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash excuse me, 2 hash daily draw, 3 hash weekly draw, and 5 hash grand draw. Baba, imagine what you could use 2,000 kwacha for if you win it on the New Deal Game Show. 2,000 kwachas up for grabs on the New Deal Game Show. Make sure you're dialing and dialing and dialing. Remember, nesda kambati iyo time amene mona hapo ni ya draw, iyo ni ya draw baba, draw. We are drawing a number bakalamba. So make sure your number goes into our system, because we are definitely making sure that we do this together. Yeah. So make sure you're dialing those numbers. Star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash daily draw, 3 hash weekly, and 5 hash grand draw. Vachikulile ndiye nkani zamene tirinazo pano panu Tiru Game Show. Make sure you're dialing those numbers, because hey, I just can't wait. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Hi.
Oh yeah. Lekati freezingire ko tabe pado. Kairi kunjoko kukali kuzizira kuipa na tawe. Lekati freezingire pa game show apa kuti game jaje. Kairi ukati freezingira mu matani ya bene wake ungapeze wakupuma. So how's it going, my guy? How is it going?
I'm definitely up to no good today, because I'm giving out
up to
2,000 kwacha imwe.
Wonderful. So mwazimvelela kulikose kwa mene mulidi Dr. BI has got money up to 2,000 kwacha pano. Up to 2,000 kwacha. Exactly. Yes, it is right here. Right here. Oh, you know, yeah, muma envelopes, you know, all kapena di kumanja kwa mene ukubati. It would yeah, so
teani game.
Ma times yangati nachoka chabe kustadi sivu kwa wakati tingateka ngati nateko ya 20 kwacha mairo. So tingateka ngati nishamene ija kulibe singateko futi nati mai wanga nienda pa TV manje hapa. So kutea mungateye ma times ya mbili depending on how much you have mu mobile money account yanu. Ngati mulina drama zambili ni kutea toma 2 kwacha, toma 3 kwacha, toma 5 kwacha, toma 2 kwacha, toma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Yeah, because indalama sizista panji pano, sizisi rai. Tupasa chabe, kupasa fela.
Kufa fela.
Enter.
Yeah.
Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Ngati mfuna kutea ko game 5, yes, imwe chamne mfunika kuchita hapa ni ku making sure mlina 6 kwacha or more mu mobile money account yanu. Ngana mkwata 6 kwacha mwe bantu bakwalesa lolesa na atijati mwikata na kufyane efyo balanda ababemba. Yes, just go straight into playing game 5. Yo ile game 5 kuti ampela opportunity ya kuwina indalama no mbali nepa up to 2000 kwacha. Yes, it can also make you win money mairo. So ngatwa picking a number yenu pa weekly draw, you can win up to 20,000 kwacha mwe bantu bakwalesa. Game 5A ne ya shani.
Game 5A ne ya madrozi. Yes. At the mother of all draws,
Olombuya wake.
Umufyashi wama.
Olombuya wake wama draws.
Yeah,
so the more you enter, the more chances you have of making money pa new deal game show. So the envelope is right here with us.
Exactly.
In fact, we were supposed to do a draw at 15 hours. But then we said, anyway, let's just do it at 19 hours.
19
so
hours,
that muntu tukapikinga pamene apo atere tukozi ngatatamba TV by then tizamuza jabe kuta aleka tukutandizire bululu wagamina. So apa manje ti drawing a number. Twasa jabe na 16 minutes bululu.
Exactly. 16 minutes baba. Kuti muntu winangu out there. Awineko zingati.
Money up to 2,000 kwacha. Money up to 2,000 kwacha. Yeah, so enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Pamneti panga madrozi hapa stia nganati no wezi wate ya 2 kwacha, or wezi wate ya 3 kwacha, or wezi wate ya zingati. Once your number is picked, remember from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, up to Friday, Tima start conduct machani ma daily draws. Yeah, we conduct daily draws from Sunday up to Friday. Yeah. But if it is Saturday, then ma game 2 munga ukareko wale dimzazi munga ona kuti Saturday because it's day yanu. It's only what for the game 5s and ma game 3. So enter. Exactly. Lelo at least ma game 2, wamene muli na ma game 2, you stand a chance of winning money up to 2,000 kwacha. Ba game 3 naimwe because mwa pasako mulikuwa na opportunity kwa wina kona mu daily draw naimwe mga wineko up to zingati up to 2,000 kwacha. So make sure mapanga ma entries ya mbili so that number yanu tikapikinga tikapanga draw number yanu chitebwanje isankiwe. Enter. Ki Friday bululu waga mina.
Ati wa Monday na badani banyambe waje.
Ba Monday ba chinyama. Ba Monday na bachinyama. Yes, I hope mupanga ma entry huko. So enter.
I hope mupanga ma entries huko na watu.
Yeah.
So make sure you are dialing those numbers. Star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash. Ndiye daily draw. That's 3 hash ndiye janati. Weekly draw. Then 5 hash heavy.
Grand draw. Ibwela na gali moto BMW 650i. Kapena ni ndalama nishiziambira pa 20,000 kujenda kumwamba huko. Mwana wa mai. Who wouldn't want to win that BMW 650i? Teya. Kulikonso kwa mene ulili. Teyako game. Chenjelesa muntu wanga. Kwa salatabe 14 minutes. We have to make a draw. Kwa salatabe 14 minutes. Please count down. Ndeva mnetista bwanji. Vamene itu uzapa kuti kwa salatabe 14 minutes. 14 minutes hiyo tufunika kuti tupikinge number. So enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. So ngati wafuna kutea 2 kwacha wafuna kunkana zingati.
Ngati mfuna kutea 2 kwacha mfunika mungikoche at least na minimum balance mu mobile money account yanu ya 3 kwacha. Ngati mulichena 3 kwacha nishimungateye ya 2 kwacha. Ngati muli na 4 kwacha mungateye ya 2 kwacha olo ya 3 kwacha. Ati ya 5 kwacha ofunika bankana zingati.
Ngati muli na 6 kwacha then nde pamene mufunika kuteya zingati ya 5 kwacha because mufuna at least mukaleko na opportunity yochitika bwanji yo wina drama olo BMW. So imwe ni kungenesa ma 5 kwacha ngati muna 6 kwacha or more even better because mukapanga tuma entries twambili na ma chances yanu yo wina chita bwanji yaenda pa kilako. So play the game. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha.
Make sure mudailing star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash ndiye daily draw. E hash ni weekly draw. L5 hash yamene mother of all draws baba. So make sure I'm dialing my numbers ayo in order for your number to be in our system. Ipezeke chabem system muja mongate as many times as you wish. Ndiye nkaniripo.
Ndiye nkaniripano, ndiye magani yamene tuli nayo pano. So enter. Ndalama zilipo pano, mukatika pikinga namba yanu, muteya pamene yapo, and then mukateya, mwawina, and then tukutumirani ndrama yamene muzashita bwanji, yamene muzawina. So enter. Be that lucky person to win, you know, drama, pamene apota drawing a number yako, pamene apata kutumira, pamene apa, wateya game pa, imwe. Chenjeresani.
Ilipo baba. Mchitumbuka twakamba bwanji.
Enyana ndimo kuyoya kuti. Bala imwe mukumbika kuti muwe woyamba kuwina koma kopala pano kuti tapanga drop ene papo, mbweta mtumira ni phone, mbwepa ne papo tazitita tasewera game tasewera kumadozu ku mwawinako makopala ya Nandi. Yeah, so we have money up to 2,000 kwacha, which is up for grabs. If we are going to pick your number, Sibweni, just know that you are up at 2,000 richa. Chizungu bwanji mwamima kamba bwanji amina zatu mnashita ko a e i o u.
At 2,000 chani. 2,000 kwacha or 2,000 buffaloes.
So pamene nzofuno kamba ati bazankala wolemera like bazankala 2,000 kwacha richa ngati yes, that's the English I wanted to use. Yeah, so enter ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. If we pick your number, just know that you will kudala wachita bwanji, because the starter yameti yambirapo hapa ni 500 kwacha. It will be up to you to play your card so well so that you can, you know, get to reach to grab that 2,000 kwacha, which is the offer for the daily draw. So please enter. Tasatape 10 minutes we have to pick a number. We are only remaining with 10 minutes, and remember we don't have the entire night kutiga panga madrows tukungo panga apa so tukapiginga numbers vani kuti kuferire. So enter ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Nayo mendo ya gaza chape nzeru za mwankumbura kuti nziyambo vira
yafuna kuvina
yafuna chata kutsala bululu wa chocho. Enter ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making makwacha tsara pakana vinako mwandi mati kuti ngapitiremo ungopitiramo nthawi tete mwaona manje ufunika konkala ke afunda uzange namo manje uza freezingira kwamene play the game. Makwacha makwacha. Enter. We are remaining with 9 minutes. 9 minutes to do the draw. 9 minutes to do the draw. Ngatsunga pangeko entry iliyonse ndiye ntawe pano. Olo ya 2 kwacha chabe ingamuchitirenko ni something. Olo ya 3 kwacha chabe ingamuchitirenko ni something. Olo ya 5 kwacha mama, it can make wonders you. So enter. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning makwacha pano pa new deal game show.
Pa new deal game show. Diru ya lero ni diru ikali.
Ya lero siseka ilibe chimbuya
ya lero siseka 2,000 kwacha. Iyembekeza kuno ngati simuteya mufunika chabe muyambe chabe kuteya pandaba. You don't want to miss the opportunity of winning that 2,000 kwacha. Make sure you are dialing the numbers baba. Numbers yamene ayo yeti kuti atichani *265 *13275 2 hashi or 3 hashi or kapena 5 hashi munga moya kambira base hapa.
Yero gairi vantu vanga sinima kurupira kwambiri ukakamba kuti *5 hashi baba bazai bala kuti nikuyambira ku first ku *265 *13275 bazambira chabe pa *3 hashi pamene apolo pa *2 hashi, and then manje yambonkala ma unsuccessful entries Steve naivo. So ngati mufuna kukonga kukusta understand paja pali star ya kulast na hashi namba ija amene timaikapo ndiye amene ndiye drama na drama zamenezi ndiye drama zamenezi ija so imwe process mfunika kuiyambira kuti ku first kuja ku dialing a *265 *13275 5 hash send ngati muna 6 kwacha mu mobile money account yanu and then mungachite chimodzimodzi ngati mfuna kuteya ko ya 3 kwacha madialing a *265 *13275 3 hash send choncho so chimodzimodzi na pa game chani na pa game 2 so enter tasachabe na 7 minutes we need to make a draw we have to make a draw muntu wakamina
exactly we have to make a draw someone out there baba aziva chabatini mmekedza pa as long as matea game and of course remember kuti mungate as many times as you wish and of course that will only increase the number of times that your number stands a chance to win or to be picked on the New Deal game show. Nalondola mushe.
Yeah, so mnizoona maningi, you know, apa nizindikira kuti nibambiri bamene bafuna kuiwina in drama up to 2000 kwacha. So, iwe as an individual funika kuyanga ni kumaking sure kuti wapanga tuma entries twambi. Unja kwa zizira ugamwa bantu ngati ulibe nchani uno unkala jabe so jabe ukalipo vala kasimbikala undikaja kamwala pamwamba ni bwino freezing lako kumakwacha pano because ngatuka freezing lako kumakwacha na mtepo ili panjai at least ungapezeke kuti wachitika bwanji waende wagulako tutitwa amu wagulako tumeleki na tumaegesi at least wachitako bwino but chikulu nchakuti landlord safunika kugwa kukuchosera katundu wa mnyumba because you haven't cleared your rentals yes so make sure you win this money and then you go and clear your rentals enter matiu kwacha matri kwacha ma 5 kwacha matiu kwacha ma 3 kwacha ma 5 kwacha the more you enter na ma chances yakuti namba yanu tipicking pano yazanka mbwerekete mbwe enter Masiloze, how would you say mbwerekete mbwe Masiloze?
First do the mbwerekete mbwe chani.
Okay, so mbwerekete mbwe like in ni vambiri like more than enough they are everywhere like if in the sugar maybe it is scattered like so paliponse even where we are stepping up there could be mbwerekete mbwe of sugar you get my point okay, so I think kuyepa kuchira kuti tiononge vintu if mbwerekete mbwe imveka koka yelo ni muchinyanja what mwa Masilozi zapeka bwa
Kiziezi
ungapeza makamera ya ziva bururu. Yeah, so enter. We are only remaining with 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Ngatumfuna kutea kwa game 5 so that mukale na chance yonkala mu daily draw, weekly draw na grand draw. Imwe dailingani *265 *13275 5 hash send ngatumwina 6 kwacha mu mobile money account yanu. Don't play game 5 if you only have a 4 kwacha in your mobile money account. Sibatini? Yes. Ngati mulina 4 kwacha hiyo pangani entry ya 3 kwacha ni kudialing afuti *265 *13275 3 hash send chonto. Ngati mulina 3 kwacha yeka don't make an entry for 3 kwacha make an entry for 2 kwacha because in there ameneza stabwanji there is ankala successful so enter 4 minutes to go we have to make a draw.
We have to make that draw, and of course we are getting closer. If you have not entered, this is your time. Enter the competition by dialing those numbers *265 *13275 *2 hash ngati una 3 kwacha 3 hash ngati una 4 kwacha 5 hash ngati una zingati 6 kwacha ndiye motera game. So make sure you are dialing the numbers so that your number is indeed given a chance to be picked on the New Deal game show.
So 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Children of God, 3 minutes to go. We have to pick a number. In the sun, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Kuli kwanse kwa mne muliri mungapangeko entry ya 2 kwacha, ngati mulina something mu Airtel money yanu. Ngati mulina 3 kwacha, even better. Ngati mulina na 4 kwacha mu Airtel money yanu o mzamteo kwacha o mumomo mungapangeko entry ya zingati ya 3 kwacha. So enter. If you want to make an entry for the grand draw, enter game 5 bululu wanga, but mufuniko making sure kuti muliko na zingati na 6 kwacha or more in your mobile money account. Remember, a BMW is 650i is waiting for you. Money up to, from 20,000 kwacha up to kwa high kwa bulozi is right here. We have it, and then it is waiting for you. And then ngati muku wina mu weekly draw mwe bantu, there's a variety of household goods. We have this beautiful 65-inch smart TV. We have uyu mchembere ali hapa amene afunika konkala mu kitchen ya muntu aliyense. We also have ba anko kuja bamene bafuni konkala sinizi free. Where is the fridge supposed to be placed in my room?
I think either in the kitchen or the dining room.
I think we need to Google.
Yeah, we need to Google.
If I'm a Josaka, you know a Josak?
Yes, I know a Josak.
Is this a Josaka or a Josak?
Josak.
Whatever. If it is not zivati, nukuika mutani mumte. Mumtengo. So manje uyu kaili sindi setina musta invent uyu, so tufunika kuchita Google a specific place where it's supposed to be. But anyway, we are only remaining with a minute to go. If you haven't made any entry, make it now. Do it now. Dial *265 *13275 *5 has sent, or dial *265 *13275 *2 has enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 waja jindija uchita buti jindija mana enter. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money and win big on the new deal game show. I've got your makwa cha right here. Enter. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Your makwa cha. Yes, keep Friday, sir. Keep Friday, bululu. Enter. Chindijamana. If you haven't made any entry, make it right now. Manje hapa so wineko something. Aya, hii ndrama amene unga kwampule pano ungaende walipilako landlord, ungaende wagulago tumaguza twanyuma. Ozati maguza jiuni mwamene yazizirira uziya mbata guza otungirira. Ati no, because ku blanket nigona mweneka, so nobody is going to see that naika. Na ati chani ma stitches, ati running stitch, ati naika running stitch palibe amena zaona. No, izaku kuntumula mpepo. So enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making makwacha. Ni drama zanu zonse ziga. Nkasagwa nzatu amene munga teko game mwawina kwa drama zanu mwaziona. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, before the numbers begin to run on your TV. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Kinako ya kupanga mashere ngimusa. Yes, enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money and win big on the new deal game show. So play the game. Dial *265 *13275 *5 has sent, or dial *265 *13275 *3 has sent. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. In a few minutes from now, or in a few seconds from now, I'm going to make a draw. You could be that lucky person to win money up to 2,000 kwacha immediately after picking your number from our database. So enter. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Yes, money up to 2,000 kwacha. We muntu wakwaleza kuti wachita kofiria fine ki Friday. Ife bantu bakwa Thessalonica manje apatiganiza jabe vituntumuka mwaona takumbukira na ntawi zijatika ni magero mwankumbula. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. There's money up to 2,000 kwacha right here on set with me. 2,000 kwacha mwana wa mama. Ukaiwina, it is up to you. Kapeno funo ndo ichaisa pa mwala kapena ufuna kuichaisa pa mabotolo kapena ufuna ichaisa pa chipupa, it is up to you. As we have no control over how you are going to spend your money. He said tukupasa jabe ndalama and then we forget, we continue giving the money like we always do. So enter ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money on the new deal game show. So vintu kuchenjeresa bululu wanga, chenjeresa tawi ya sila, jindi jamana musa, jindi jamana ati nako has done what? The nako has the nako has ferira, yes, nako iferire, meaning in time ya sila ba bululu wanga baku western province hapa nizo ya mwachita understand kaili chirozi na chizungu zino pindirana, yes, zino you know zipalana na chizungu. So you know nako maybe kapena nako ya mendenga mvekeko monga ni Africa, but ifelile, you know, sounds like, you know, somebody is a fella. Enter, but 2 kwacha, but 3 kwacha, but 5 kwacha, but 2 kwacha, but 3 kwacha, but 5 kwacha. There's money here up to 2,000 kwacha mwebantu wakwa. The numbers are rolling on your screen. We muntu wandi. The numbers are running on your TV. Yes, the numbers are running. Enter. Play the game. Ntawi ya sida maye. Kugona pakati ni kuyambirira chenjeresani. Ki Friday bululu wanga. Leka ikugwire before 21 koloko ya fika ndalama yo chinda mago bwino ya mtiga. Yo lemegezega ikugwire kwa sati ya jama diongo tenzo kupasani hapa. Manje ndepa mene fika pa kutea game. So enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money on the new deal game show. So remember, all you have to do is dial star 265 star 13275 star 5 hash send. If you have a 6 kwacha or more in your mobile money account, yeah, you could just be, you know, that lucky person to win a BMW 650i or to win money up to, you know, I don't know kabani ma 1,000 yangati, but nikumbukira koja beguti yambira pa 20,000 kwacha. First offer yamu grand draw. Yeah, mwebantu wakwalesa. Mwamene, yeah, enter, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Yes, iyo ikasila chabe countdown ni dini zapo pamene paja kubota yapo kamene gachi zungu hapa, and then ikaimilia pa namba yanu, and then ziwani kuti there's makwa cha right here on set. Enter, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. Yes, a few minutes to go. In a few minutes to go, I have to bless somebody somewhere with the money up to 2,000 kwacha. Yes, enter. Star 265 star 13275 star 5 hash send, or dial star 265 star 13275 star 2 hash send. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money. Yay! Yimwe. Kumbukirani kuti lero nipachani nipa Friday. Meaning Friday ponkala neba wa Saturday kutantauza kuti wina mairo atenga sala. Wina ngwatenga salary because offer undikapikinga namba yanu mairo offer iyambira pazingati pa 2,000 kwacha. Simwayi uyo. Ye. Ni mwai wapadera wamine tumagamba mwai wapadera, you know, extra opportunity. So enter. 3 minutes to go. Yeah. Enter. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 5. Olo mwate yako ya 2 kwacha mai wanga. Ya mungachiteko mwai mwaona. Olo mwate yako ya 3 kwacha amene iyo mungachiteko mwai namwe tikapikinga namba yanu. So enter. Pamanje de pamene yafika pa mwana wakanadelele game mkwai. Ngati sumuna pangeko entry iliyonse zibani kuti mwasala kuwaya. Enter. But ngati mwangeni sako entry iliyonse and zibani kuti muli pafupi na ndalama up to 2,000 wacha tikwapikinga namba yanu. Enter. is your number there. Kushe number yanu mwaiwonako ka entry mwakaonako kamene mwezi mwapanga kuseni ngati kadeluka zibani kuti ni mazo chave but ngati kakalibe kudeluka awe mwandini chili kuli imwe. So enter ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money on the new deal game show. 2 minutes 24 seconds. 2 minutes. Yeah. Ntawi yasira. Chenjelesani. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha.
Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, na ma 5.
The more you enter Bururu wanga ndebwa vile the more uzapankula chindalama up to 2001. At least 100 zaimba that famous song of mine. Kuti faragara giri zigo yosagira magwaja. Ngati wejereka zangu weja nenu lalila. I wish I could do that 100. Amaka imwe step zabe nishinimba jimbo. Nipo achaya plakiti kwa ngati ziniza kupeza na drama waziwa kuti azabwino palibe na Juni ili panja hapa. Ufuru zingira kustovu. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. A minute and a few seconds to go. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The numbers are running. Is your number there in the system? Is it there? Akalongosi. Asibweni yangazi. Mwangu yezgako, mwangu njizgako takamoza pera waka. Imwe namwe populizi. Muzani jitita niza fotokozela cyane amaine kuti ngati sumuna wine kazaona monga kuti lani vantu amene tinaludya nawo mbale imozi nasirira pano pa new deal game show pamene ndimwe amene muzichita disadvantage sumufuna kuchita ku participate. Anyway, it is up to you. Kapena ventu venangu ubuchushi bula mfuluma nomba ndi papa abantu mubuchushi bali bamo mulomwine bali bilivamo sana bala kiringinga. Abantu akwalesa. Are you in Pluto or in Jupiter? What is your problem? If you are on Earth, make money, Kaidi. Yes, use all avenues to make money and live, a better life. Because you could jawameni na invelambiri wuti tunkala jabe tuzambo mburuka. No flesh, just the spirit, and then manje. I think we are about to pick a number. Yes. Yeah, we are about to draw a number. Is your number there? Is your number there? Is your number there? Code number yanu ilipo. Wonderful. That's our lucky number for this evening. It's right there. It is right there. Yes, it is right there. Yeah, we are going to call that number manje. Ki Friday musa muntu winangu ya mugwira go yoendera kwa Thessalonica. Maye. Wamene manje nukuvinisa mikanjo. Manje nkwabiro manje sandals sikuvala na mpepo tima ikakuva masoko. I've seen people going kumwenda enda kumipingo kwa vala chipatapata vaikamu na masoko. But anyway, this is it is a free world. Enter. Ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha, ma 2 kwacha, ma 3 kwacha, ma 5 kwacha. The more you enter, the more chances you have of making money on the new deal game show. So even if it are picking a number, you know what can happen here. Zapeza tikabatumbira katatu so tutuma hapa. Yes. Hello? Atupase kwa sound huko. Hello?
Hello.
Tachoma. Hey, Nikuna ku new deal game show. Bazatu uzozo. Tikuna ku new deal game show maka imwe. Mwachoma pera. Mutamba TV hapa. Nikuti kwa mena mutambira. Kulusaka West. Okay. So ngati nikulusaka umakambati mtamba TV aini? Makambati mtamba TV te?
Nitamba.
Okay. Mwaziwa na drama hizi? Okay. So, bwelani mairo ku Movie TV studio pa 15 hours mukabwele pa 15 hours. Mukabwele pa 15 hours ku studio kuno tikabweti kate game waini.
Okay.
Wonderful. At least munga wineko, munga itika miseko ndala matini.
Alright.
Wonderful. So 15 hours you have to be here tomorrow, madam.
Okay.
All right.
Ziko mokwambiri.
Thank you so much.
Ziko mokwambiri. So, continue playing the game, people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for now, utufunika kuti manje. Yes, manje.
Join Mr. Innocent on the other side.
Yeah, have a good night.
Okay.
How to send and receive money to and from other networks. Step 1. Get some fresh air. Step 2. Say hello to a friend and save his time. Step 3. Bail a bro by sending him money directly on his phone. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Africa, and warm welcome to the special interview with me, Innocent Piri. You can simply call me IP today, the 10th of June in the year 2022. Thank you so much for having joined us this evening as we discuss issues of current affairs. And one of the critical stories we're looking at this evening is what has been trending in the last few days. As you know, that the National Assembly is now endowed with a lot of young people that are adding the energy to the transformation of our country. And one of the young parliamentarians we have in this country is Petauke Central Member of Parliament, Honorable Emmanuel J. Banda, who joins me on set. Now, Emmanuel J. Banda is one of the people that have been advocating to have, number one, the increment in terms of salaries or allowances for the ward councillors across the country. Besides that, again, Honorable Emmanuel J. Banda in the last session, he did rose on a point of order, advising also the House, the National Assembly, to consider employing translators as the proceedings is taking place. And that mission has already been fulfilled according to what he did promise when he came here, that he is a crusader who, when he begins the crusade, doesn't really give up until something is done. And on the aspect of translators, it has already been achieved. All is remaining with now is the plight of civic leaders across the country. But besides that, again, we are aware that in the last 2 days, Honorable Emmanuel J. Banda is among those that have been evicted from the House for what has been described as misconduct or improper dress code. The question is, what has made him to behave in such a manner? Because we are aware that indeed when you are employed as a member of parliament, all the standing orders clearly indicates or explains on the type of dress code you are supposed to wear on a daily basis. But Honorable Emmanuel J. Banda is actually a suspect as we speak right now. Honorable, welcome to the program.
Thanks a lot, Mr. IP. First, Let me greet the viewers. My name's Emmanuel J. Banda, Member of Parliament for Petauke Central Constituency in the Eastern Province of Zambia, and also Independent Chief Whip in the National Assembly of Zambia in the August House. Good evening, viewers. Wish you all the best as you enjoy our interview. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Honorable J. Banda, we are aware that you are a political giant who stood or fought fierce battles for you to take over Petauke constituents. Finally, you are in charge. Besides that, again, when you went to Parliament, you were given a very huge position, that of a chief whip under the independent members of Parliament, meaning you are a leader. But the question is, Zambians are wondering, what has gone wrong with you in that today you are being chased out of Parliament for improper dress code? What has happened to a leader like you?
Thanks a lot, Mr. IP. Mr. IP, I'm the person, yes, maybe in pronunciation of some other words, maybe it can be bad or what, but to tell you the truth, I'm the person who goes because in Parliament there, we have got a standing orders which guide us what to do and what you can do. So it will guide you. On the dress code, it will guide you. Everything, it will guide you. So even on the dress code, it clearly states that the dress code, you are allowed to be in Parliament. So, and again, as you have said to say, I'm the independent chief whip. So as a chief whip, we are a monitor to see if everyone, if the house, the decorum of the house is
being obeyed.
Yes. So I'm one of the people who does that.
And besides you being a monitor, besides you being a prefect, again you are a suspect. You are among those that are abrogating the rules of the house. What has happened?
Yeah, that's where I'm coming. So I'm the person who goes almost every day checking the standing orders and checking if the decorum in the house is okay. So I know all these things, but there are some other members of Parliament who they don't have issues to take there in Parliament. Instead, they take Chimbuya. So the only thing which they can show to their member, to their constituents, to the people who voted for them, maybe it's just to raise